here to straighten everything out. Market Pro Keith Fitz-Gerald. Is the financial sector cruising for a bruising here? Is this like a deal 8 years ago? I don't know. I mean, some people read Deutsche Bank as this year's Lehman. Where do you stand?
Well, I tell you what, two words come to mind: big time. These guys have been out of control for a long, long time, and this notion that we need to break them up is not something that needs to be done by the government, Neil. It needs something to be done by the market. It'd be very easy to do. All they have to do is central banks have to say, we're not backing anybody who's dealing in derivatives. The markets would instantly sort this out. You'd have a return to commerce banking, merchant banking, and customer banking.
Yeah, but, you know, they could find another word. I know another thing. They could call derivatives something else, like salt and pepper shakers. I know.
Well, they could.
They're so clever these days. They would find another way to package essentially the same crap.
Absolutely, but you know what makes this Wells Fargo situation so tough? Because here's the thing, the derivatives, there's $60 trillion in derivatives that Deutsche Bank may have exposure to, which is, 20 times the Lehman book. But the reason the Wells Fargo thing is getting so much play, as it should, is that it's understandable. It's fraud. It's false accounts. The average consumer gets it. Americans are deeply affected by this. They don't understand the linkage behind something arcane like a derivative, and that's
well,
what Wall Street wants.
Here's where I disagree with you, and I respect the heck out of you. I mean, there's a world of difference between maybe duping customers into accounts that they didn't know they had and something that could expose the world to a meltdown.
Well, yes and no. You're just talking about orders of magnitude, Neil. So I think I agree with you 100%. It's just, but it's an orders of magnitude issue. This is a huge deal for the individual consumer. I personally am a Wells Fargo customer, and this makes me think about my banking relationship with them personally. On top of all the stuff I got to worry about professionally.
You better give us a heads up, because that's a meltdown right there.
Yes, I will.
I'm wondering whether this idea, we always talk about having banks ready for, a financial nuclear event where everyone is selling, everyone wants to cash out, and they have to have a lot of capital for that. And these capital ratios people talk about. Do you feel comfortable with U.S. banks and the capital they have on hand?
I have to be very careful with my words in here. No, I do not feel comfortable with it, Neil, at all. I think the rules are completely poppycock. I think they're rigged, and I think they're slanted in the big banks' favor, and Wall Street has spent decades engineering that setup. So am I comfortable? No. Do I think that means the Earth's going to fall apart? No, either. There's still opportunity out there.
Alert me when you do close out that account, because, man, oh, man, that's going to be big. All right. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it.